Hello everybody and welcome to my review on probably my favorite game of the year. Now, as you guys know, I don't upload. That's just not me. I've been really busy with work and figuring out college and all that stuff because I just graduated. Very proud moment of myself. But I'm working 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, so I have really no time to upload. And it's about almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Shit sucks, but today we're going to be making a review video on Resident Evil Village and just my thoughts and how I feel. Now, before I say anything else, this is all opinionated. This is my opinion, so suck my fucking wiener. Anyway, so you guys know Resident Evil. Great game. I honestly love this game. This is the first game that I truly speedrun, and I'm actually good at it. Like, I can say without a doubt that I am probably better than most people at this game. And that is just astonishing to say, because there's no game other than this game that I know that I'm better than most people at. And I love this game, from the boss fights to the scariness. Now, people can say what they want, how it's too action-based, but I really feel like the action in this game just makes it a whole lot better. I love action, and I love scares. I really do love scaring. I love getting scared. It sounds weird as fuck, but I love getting scared. There are some major problems to the game, though. One of them being Heisenberg's factory. I don't know, just something about Heisenberg's factory pisses me off. It sucks. It's not fun. It sucks. It's like the only bad part of Resident Evil 8, almost at 5, Resident Evil 8, and it's not a bad part at all. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad part of the game. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not at all. But as for like the castle part, everybody that I watch has said that the best part of the game was the castle. And to be honest with you, I completely disagree there. It's like Moist Critical saying, oh, it just wasn't scary. Well, you see, here's the thing with Moist Critical. I don't really listen to his reviews because he said Watch Dogs Legion is bad, which, by the way, that video will be coming soon. I honestly enjoyed that game, but we're not here to talk about that game. We're here to talk about Resident Evil. This game and Resident Evil 7 got me into Resident Evil. And it's sad to say, it really is, but I genuinely did enjoy Resident Evil 8 more than most games. Now, I'm still yet to beat Resident Evil 4. And from what I've heard from people, it's a very, very good game. And after playing that a little bit, I have played Resident Evil 4, I can definitely see the similarities with that game into this game. From the action, to the gems, to the Duke, almost said the Butcher for whatever reason, to the bosses. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Like, really, it's a lot of fun. Now, hate on me all you want for saying this, but I feel like Ethan Winters is by far my favorite character from the Resident Evil games. This man would do anything for his family, and he would, like, protect his family with his life. I love that in a character. I don't love the characters where they're like, oh, we're just here for a mission, fuck you. No, that's not fun at all. Really, it isn't. But we're gonna get started with the first part, which is the setting. The setting of this game, as you know, takes place in a village, and a castle, and a shitty factory. Fuck that factory. The village itself gives off the eeriest vibe of any game I've played other than Outlast. And that's what I feel like this game was trying to do at the beginning and towards House Beneviento. We'll get to that later. It's just like, you don't get much action until towards the end. It's like Capcom really tried to make it horror and more action, and it just turns out to be more action. And I honestly don't know what to say about that. Like I said, I told you before, action is my thing. I love action. Me, been playing Call of Duty for about 15 years of my life. I literally started playing that game when I was 3. Yes, I'm 18 years of age, and World at War came out when I was only 5. And that's my first ever COD, so I lied. 5 years old. Let me rephrase that. I'm so stupid. But This game really reminds me of like a horror Call of Duty, and judge me all you want for saying that, but it's the truth. Just the way the gun plays, just the way the guns are. Like, there are a lot of guns in this game, but the gun I'm currently using, as you see on screen right now, it's a Call of Duty rifle. It's a fucking AK with a fucking reflex sight and a suppressor. That's dope. That's fucking dope. I like that a lot about that. There's a lot more guns than there were in Resident Evil fucking 7. Yeah, I loved Resident Evil 7, but like Resident Evil 8 just grabbed guns and they were like, alright, we're maxing this bitch up. The Duke is a great character, and we're just gonna skip over all the gunplay. You've probably watched enough reviews because this game's been out good 2 months now, 3 months now. Overall, the gunplay in this game, I'd give a good 8.5 out of 10. My only flaw with it is you have to rely on guns, especially when you get to the Lycan dungeon. No. Fuck that place, along with Heisenberg's factory. It's not a terrible place, it's just too many Lycans, and I can understand why. But I feel like they just wanted it to be more action-heavy, and I still get scared in the action phases of the game. Moist Critical had a big point with the to the action and stuff like that, but he just didn't review it in a way I think he should have. He played it once and reviewed it. Now obviously that's just how it works, but like with me, I like to play these games about 5 times over, maybe even 6 times over, to even truly start making a review on it, because that's just how Resident Evil is. So it's a one and done game. Yes, it can be for a lot of people, but for me, not really. But so like this part that's on screen right now, they were trying to do action, but honestly, I was a little kind of scared walking through this part my first time playing this game. Really was. Like, this game, when you first play it ever, if you've never played a Resident Evil game and you play this game, by the way, I'd recommend it, or play Resident Evil 4. I might make a review on that whenever I decide to complete it. Sorry if this is so sporadic. I'm honestly really tired right now, and I should probably go to bed, but I choose to make YouTube videos and, you know, a life, so that's what we're doing. Lady Dimitrescu isn't my favorite character, and a lot of people would hate me to say that, but she just isn't. And if I'm being honest with you though, real talk here, Donna Beneviento is probably my favorite character and by far the most mysterious character out of all of them. I really enjoyed how her character played out. You can't see her only in a few, you can only see her in the beginning of the game, and when you go to her house after you beat that terrifying fetus baby. Fuck that thing. But other than that, the game really was scary in a lot of aspects. Like, there was a lot of action, as you can see. I just killed like 3 motherfuckers, but it's still scary, and it still gives off a scare vibe to it. Whereas I feel like Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5, well, Resident Evil 5 in my opinion was scary, but that was truly my first Resident Evil game I decided to watch, excuse me, and play. But Resident Evil 8 just takes scare to a whole new level, in my opinion. It's like, disagree with me if you want, but I feel like this game could be Game of the Year 2021. It really could. It's that fun. This game is good. It's the same game every single time, but I feel I have a lot of enjoyment just beating this game over and over and over and over again. I can beat this game 20 times over and have fun doing it. And speedrunning this game is not hard. It's really not. I can beat this game in 2 hours. It's not hard at all, and that's what I like. I don't like easy at all. I actually really prefer harder games, such as Outlast. I will agree that game is a lot harder than this game. But like, you don't understand. I'm just into that action and that scare at the same time. I don't understand how people can make weird pornos out of Lady Dimitrescu. I don't see her like that, and to be honest with you, I don't really enjoy her as a character. She gets really annoying sometimes. She just follows you around the house. Now, understandable, it's her goddamn castle, but it's like she follows you around, doesn't leave you alone, and then a sequence activates. That's pretty much how it goes with her. I feel like it should have been like Jack Baker, where you can injure them, and then they stop chasing you for a little bit. That would have made it a lot more fun, in my opinion. The three daughters were amazing. Killing them was easy as hell. Then you move on to House Beneviento after you slay the bitch, the tall lady bitch. And my god, that is the first time ever in any video game where I truly get anxiety playing it. And I still get anxiety. I literally have to sit up with my controller like I'm playing Call of Duty just for that part. And it's because it's terrifying. A giant baby fetus monster that can kill you in one hit? Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. And you don't have a gun. But all in all, House Beneviento is probably my favorite part of the game. As much as I tell all of my friends that I absolutely hate it and I never want to do it again, it's my favorite part in the game. You move on to Moreau's area, which it wasn't terrible. I just feel like it was filler, if anything. It was more filler than anything, and that's not a problem at all. But when you look at it like an aspect like that, it's just like nobody cared about him. He basically died alone because Mother Miranda didn't care about him. They all teased him, they all made fun of him. It just felt like a useless character to have in the game. And after you kill him, it's like, wow, I really didn't miss much, to be honest. Fun boss fight, though. Very fun boss fight. Very annoying boss fight, especially on Hardcore and Village of Shadows. Next after that, you get contacted by Heisenberg, and he's like, and then you have to go to the Lycan dungeon, and you're just like, for show. And then you destroy everything there. That boss fight with the big dude, got his name because I haven't played this game in a good 2-3 weeks because I've just been not playing video games at all. Yeah, no, that guy can go fuck himself. It's a small-ass boss fight arena, which, as you know, that's Resident Evil. Resident Evil puts you in those small-ass boss fight arenas. It's not like Call of Duty Zombies, where they're going to put you in these giant-ass arenas. No, why would they do that? It's Resident Evil. They're trying to scare you. But other than that, honestly, I think they nailed it with this game. I really did. I feel like if they were to innovate more and put it to where, like, there's a little more horror than there is action, I would be completely okay with that. Because I felt like it wasn't scary enough, except for House Beneviento. Because past House Beneviento, the only scary thing is Sturm, and if you don't know who Sturm is, it's a super propeller head guy with chainsaws for a head. That guy was fucking creepy. But other than that, like, it was a great game. Amazing game. Like, amazing. I loved it. I loved this game a lot. The puzzles were a little niche for me. I didn't really fuck with the puzzles much. That's probably because I'm just not a puzzle person, and the puzzles weren't even that hard. Like, this puzzle I'm doing on screen, I literally figured it out without using a guide. I literally figured it out without any hints or anything. I just moved statues around and it was done. That was it. It took me 2 seconds in, like, my first playthrough to understand what I was doing there. I just felt like there was not enough puzzles in this game to, like, really figure out. But this game has a lot of innovations that some game developers need to take note on. And I feel like people nowadays are just too fucking selfish, and they only care about themselves and nothing but themselves, and they only care about I forgot the word, I'm a little slow, but this video is coming to a close because I got 2 minutes left to talk. It's a great game. I'd recommend buying it. It is definitely worth the $70 paycheck that you have to pay for. Very fun. Except for Mother Miranda's boss fight when she takes you into that black and white and you just can't see anything. Fuck that part. But yeah, expect more videos from me hopefully soon. I have Mondays and Sundays off every day, every weekend. So just be on the lookout for those. If I even want to upload a video, I might not, I might just stream. But anyway guys, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm so sorry that this is rushed. I just have to go to sleep soon and then go to work. You know the drill here. Anyway guys, talk to you soon. Have a nice day. See you later. Peace.